We're gonna show him.
Open it. We need a little air.
All right. Hey guys.
What up, though?
We had to get a little technical difficulties figured out.
And she didn't make me wait so long, so excuse my whatever.
But we're here.
But I'm starving.
And we got it.
All right, tell them what we doing, girl.
So we finally got our bloves sauce. We have two of them. We have the mild sauce and the spicy sauce. Today we're doing the mild sauce. I'm sorry. I'm gonna actually go grab some hot sauce to make it a little spicier. But the flavoring is really good. You're gonna hear Emery in and out in the background.
You might hear echo.
You might hear echo.
We had to wait till the money situation got right to order all the sauce and everything. I ain't gotta tell y'all. You know we gotta keep it real. Then all that came together, but then you know we got echo and Emery, and so we've been trying to do it all. We had to run the raws, just
just the day in the life.
Day in the life of the Floyds.
The Floyd family.
But anyway, in addition to eating good, we wanted to make sure we had like some good conversation.
Yes.
Content is very important.
Content is what matters.
Bree and I were talking about, you know, I like to be retrospective. I like to look back. And so we were talking about like, dang, you know, this is already March. And we didn't came a long way over these last, 8, 9 months.
It was a struggle.
Struggle was real. But she's real good about complaining about the here and now. There's always going to be something, right? So
wait, let me put my sauce in the front.
It's one thing to complain.
We gotta show them.
But I like to always, here's the bloves sauce. I don't know. Can you see it?
Well, I'm spoon it.
But how are you going to dip it? You going to pour some on your plate?
Ma, you don't have to just make it work now.
Anyway.
It's not about you. It's about bloves.
It's about bloves. What up? Shout out to bloves.
Shout out to bloves. We love you.
And as a sidebar, bloves is going to be in Vegas. When? On the 8th.
March 8th, bloves. And listen, I worked that night. Let me tell you how I'm going to call off. Let me tell you. You have nothing to do with it, but it doesn't matter.
Don't get fired. Your coworkers are probably watching this.
I don't care. I'm calling off. March 8th. I won't be there.
We were just talking about progress. That's what we're talking about. Bree get an extra $5 and she always want to quit a job.
I'll be back.
Start over, get a new career.
Listen. I have to start living, okay? We're not doing enough living, guys.
You can't see Emery over the mountain of food.
She's naked.
But you can hear her. This is Emery J.
You know I had to make the video live for you guys.
This 2-year-old baby. My grandbaby. But anyway.
Have a little.
Oh God. Are you getting paid for this?
I don't know. Am I allowed to show that?
I don't think so. But anyway.
Sorry.
Back to what I was talking about. I was telling her just to think back. Yeah, everything's not perfect right now, but think back to where we were 8, 9 months ago. It was tough.
Emery, stay inside.
Maybe about a year ago, we decided she was going to just start over. I guess that's what she was calling it.
I just wanted to start over. So I was going through it, you know. It was just me and Emery. Oops, sorry, I'm all in their view. But just so you guys can get a real...
Get all the stuff.
I can't even show you guys. Hold on. There's one... Oh, it's not doing any justice. Thank you. Thanks, bloves. I'm afraid of getting my nails dirty. Yeah.
There you go.
So I just had to get my life together really quick. I thought moving to South Carolina would give me the fresh start that I needed.
Although I was against it because it wasn't the idea of just moving. She was moving with a friend. A friend that wasn't really a friend. So me having a little more insight was trying to tell her maybe that's not a good idea. You uprooting your child from family and you going to a whole nother state and you're going to be depending on this so-called friend until you get on your feet. Not only did Sabrina reassure me that it was going to work, but the friend got on the phone was, oh mom, because you know I'm mom, this is going to work and this is going to be great. Long story short, how long did it last before y'all was about to catch a case?
Before I was about to catch a case, I give it 2 months maybe?
No, you didn't. 3 weeks in. I mean, how long did it last for her? Not how long you were out there.
Like a week. A week before we were
I
about
think
to
I
fight.
got the calls the second week.
Yeah.
And
It was rough.
it was terrible.
And honestly, I just think it was because we had different lifestyles. And, you know, we were friends in high school and middle school. So in your head, it's still the same. But in real life, it's not.
It's hard to live with people. It's hard to live with your family,
Yeah.
let alone strangers. And she assured me that she had her back. And I, you know, Brina grown was one thing, but I was really concerned about Emery. I'm like, Emery was not even barely one.
Mm-mm.
It was just a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So of course she gets him out there, and it's terrible. The lifestyle was crazy. And just to show you how the Lord works, he ended up touching somebody's heart who Brina had really just met. She had only known this person for like months. And this person really stepped up, took Brina and Emery in, and just kind of made things comfortable and took care of them until they were able to get back home.
Took care of me. Really.
And they're still friends today. So I just said all that to say that, you know, here we are, 9-10 months later, almost a year later, and just trying to plug along. But
Come
now here she
inside.
goes. Can I just keep it 100 with y'all? I kind of feel like whenever income tax come around,
It's my time to start
is
over.
when she decides she want to start over.
Because.
But as y'all know, that money is cute and fun, but it don't last. And so after all that's done, then we, you know, life hits and we stuck with the reality. Okay, now what? You know, you got a child, so I'm hoping and praying she does it a little differently this year.
Well, lucky for me, my journey last year took so much of the year.
The whole year.
I have a way more humble year this year, if you know what I mean.
So I'm like, instead of starting over,
I'll be humble.
springboard, yeah. Parlay, you know, parlay that money and that little income to get you ahead, you know, instead of wilding. And then when it's said and done, you literally are like
said and done,
starting over. Because the bad thing about that is you dependent on everybody else
Emery
to help you get on your feet, and it's just tough.
Yes, it's true. And I think you just live and you learn. Thank God He's always protected me and put me around people who never put my child in harm's way. So I had the time to kind of fall and just catch myself and hurry back, you know.
We want to know what you guys think too, because that got us on this whole subject. Did I do something?
You guys,
I'm
all
sorry.
you do, I mean.
That got me on the whole subject of like family, you know, because I know it's tough to live with family because everybody's grown and you know you in the household with other people, but you still want to be grown, and it's tough, you know. And we got, if you think about it, we got 3 generations in here: her, me, the baby. So,
guys,
it's a lot.
It's a lot.
So we just wonder if y'all are experiencing that. Do some of y'all live with family? You know, because sometimes you got to make it work, and it, you know, it makes sense financially, but personality wise, and you know, sometimes you know we got the space, but just sometimes everybody's personalities don't always jive, and you gotta have that respect level.
Emery, inside. You don't have any shoes on.
Go get baby. Go get baby and lock the door.
It was her bad grandma's idea to keep the door cracked. Like she wasn't feisty. Like she wouldn't just help herself to the backyard.
I thought she was taking a nap.
No. But yeah, it's true. And it was kind of hard to, honestly, I was really trying to make it work. Oh, sorry. I keep blocking Mom. We're going to figure it out really quick. Watch. I was just trying to make it work in South Carolina because I felt like
she was trying to save face.
Coming back was more embarrassing.
Everything I told her.
I had left everything. Like, I turned my car in. So I was really coming back to nothing in my head besides family. But, you know, it's okay to start over, guys.
It's okay.
And if you have family, take advantage of that and just start over. Don't dwell in the fact that you have to start over. Because some people don't have people. And it would have been harder for them. I gotta get us some scissors.
Okay.
I gotta
get Mama and get the scissors.
Thanks, Fireman. What's up? You know we're trying to talk to the fans, to the people. I'm excited. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, how did you think about Even though I'm bringing your grandchild, was it a lot? Were you stressed
It was a lot.
Were you stressed out knowing I was coming back?
I was stressed out because Brina and I, we are the best of friends when we're apart.
Yeah, it's just when we're really close.
We call, we talk all day, we can text. But when we're under the same roof, it's different because Brina's a lot. Like, she's a lot. And so, and I like things a certain way. And so it's just like I said, two real grown people trying to figure it out. And I knew we've already had these problems before in the past, so I was really reluctant. But at the same time, I'm like, I can't, they had no other option. And even like the grandbabies out here. So it was like, you had to make it work. But we did have like these, come to Jesus talk. Like, this is what it's going to be, and boom. And even when she got here, in the beginning, it wasn't exactly that. She, of course, when she was out there, yeah, Mom, I'm going to do this, and don't you worry about it. I'm going to get me a job, and I'm going to take care of it. I only need 6 months, and all this stuff. Rah, rah, rah. And I'm like, okay. We've been making it work. We got some bumps in the road, but being around Emery and, helping to raise her makes it all worth it. And I just feel like, it's about family at the end of the day. It's about legacy. It's about, just being there for her. I just feel like that, and even though, and when you can, like I said, we've had some close calls, and sometimes it's toxic, if it's toxic, then of course, let me just say domestic violence cases are real.
I am not one for jail.
Ain't nobody trying to go to jail, but if you can make it work, do whatever you can to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of like a little celebration moment for us, because I'm like, girl, we didn't came a long way. We didn't do that. And we love watching mukbangs on TV, YouTube, and I love watching those seafood mukbangs. And every time I watch one, be it Beloved or other ones, I just want to do it.
Watch Beloved.
Bruno is a huge Beloved fan, so we were like, we should just do it. We were talking about it for months, and we finally just did it.
Yeah. And I think, experiences are important. Why not? We've been watching it all this time. We could be a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom knows how to cook just fine. I don't know how to cook like that,
delicious.
But I know if I have her in a close proximity, we can get it done. If my sister was here, she would have really showed out. She cooks too. So we got to do another one when she comes.
So yeah, we're the Floyds. It's me. And I have 3 kids. Sabrina's my oldest. I have Noah. Noah is 20. He'll be 22. He'll be 23 at the end of the year. And then Taylor is my 18-year-old. She just turned 19 in January.
Yeah. And of course, we can't forget about Latrell Floyd.
This is really
keep a lookout for that feature as well.
We're doing a lot of little videos for you. We have Emery. Emery's the grandbaby. So I'm sure you'll be meeting everybody going forward. But I don't know. I just told her we're not going to be on here just smacking and wiping our mouths. I just wanted to talk about stuff. And I just felt like this is where we are right now as far as this whole family situation.
Just trying to make the most of it,
Everybody's just trying to make the best of it. Everybody's grown, but still need a little help. So that's how. Well, I'm sure we're not the only family like that where, you're grown, but you still need a little help. She's a single mom, so yeah, she's working and stuff, but expenses are real. And so at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, am I making enough? And am I comfortable? Maybe if I just, stay with mom a little longer, stack up some money, get my own spot, then it'll be a little better. So,
and at this point, I don't really feel like I'm missing anything. To be honest, I've had, how many apartments? 2 to 3 apartments
she
by
about
now.
5. She's been having about 5, 6 apartments.
I've moved a lot because I move every time I get tired of everybody. So
it's happened a lot. When Sabrina was 16, she heard that one of her friends was possibly being emancipated. First off, I would think it was her first time ever hearing the word. And her dad, he passed away in 2017. Shout out to Floyd.
Hi, Dada.
She came to me and her dad at the time, and she just had a whole lot of hostility, and we were like, "What is going on with you?" But I guess she was carrying on from her friend because she had just been calling herself helping her friend, and her friend's mom had gotten into it and all this stuff. So Sabrina was bringing all that stuff in the house, and we were like, "What are you talking about? What is going on?" I can't wait till I'm 18. And I wish I could be I don't even think she pronounced it right. What'd she call it?
I don't know.
She knows.
I don't even know what I said
but
anymore.
Her dad was like,
well,
you know what? We can fix that right now. You know, you ain't got to wait till you're 18 and we don't have to do the paperwork. You could just get rocks, you know, basically. But it was just a big old thing. So I just feel like since that moment, she was just in her head like, I'm not going to be around here. I'm going to get my own spot. I'm going to do. She was just pretty adamant about being independent.
Mm-hmm.
So sure enough, 17, I think, 17 even, she was living like with my aunt.
Yeah. I was trying to get a job. I wanted to make money as soon as possible.
Out and do her own. But it really got real when she had Emery. And she got her own place.
It got so real.
For a while, it was nice, though. I would go over there. I would help them decorate. I would cook. I would do whatever I could, And she was trying to make it work with Emery's dad. And so everything. But life happened. And things didn't work out. That's when she decided. I was just like, fine. Even when that happened, I was like, if you need to come home and just work. Keep your job. But she just jumped out the window. We'll jump out the window.
I am a jumper. Anyone who knows me
decided she was going to quit a job.
I'm a jumper.
Give up her spot. Give up her car. Move to a whole nother state. It was just a lot. Like, you doing all that?
I had to go. You guys, it was a lot. It was just me and mama, and I was tired. Like, so single moms know.
I'm like, how is it me, you a mama, and I'm over here every day trying to help you? It's not the
same. Like, single moms know. Like, we go from working it out with the baby daddy, being in these fake relationships, being like a little family, to no support at all. We're waking up, we're going to work, we're coming home, we're doing hair, we're cleaning, getting the baby together. It's just a lot to do when you weren't expecting to do it by yourself. I didn't really want to be with Emery's dad. I just wanted the healthy co-parenting. I felt like because it was a mutual decision for me to keep the baby that I was going to have the mutual help. And everybody's just not always ready at the same time, and I had to step up.
That's all.
And sometimes it's just really hard. Every day is a new day.
And she gets mad at me because I'll give her a little sympathy, but I don't have a whole lot of sympathy because I had 3 of them, and my husband and I were separated for many years while I was raising 3 of them. Our relationship was kind of on and off. It's just how it is. We married young, so when I had Bree, we were like, totally young love, 90s love, Jodeci love. We were serious, but by the time I had Noah, he thought he was damn KC. He decided he wanted to, go to all, just revert back to his younger years, which left me raising kids, So I know what it's like to be single. I know what it's like to have 2 incomes. I know what it's like to have 1. So I would give her a little sympathy, but then I would also give her that tough love. Like, at the end of the day, this baby is here, and she got to eat, and she need Pampers every day, regardless of what you and your baby daddy going through. So you got to man up. Mm-hmm. When she don't want to hear that, that's when she decided she was going to take flight. So it's just been a lot, and I'm sure I know a lot of moms and single parents can relate to that, because there's a lot of single dads who, a lot of dads who are single.
And shout out to the single fathers. Y'all enjoyed it. It's hard.
So it's tough, but at the end of the day, look, I'm like, look at her. I'm like, I did it. Now everybody's big and grown. My youngest is in college. The other 2 are out here working and doing it. The time is gonna go regardless. Or it's just how you manage that time and how you take responsibility for what God has given you. So, yeah. So that's where we are. We were just wondering. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there in the YouTube world who's probably going, because that's what, life tries to make it seem like you're the only one going through something. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm sure there's plenty of people out in the world having to juggle and make it work. And some people, like I said,
talk about it.
Yeah, and sometimes people don't have family, and so they're juggling it with friends, working 2 jobs.
And it's not the same, because friends will never give you the same attention.
So.
And I mean, not to say family's perfect either, but friends we all go through stuff. So to think you're going to get the support that you necessarily want at that time is not always practical. And I've learned that over my 26 years too, because I'm very close to all my friends. And a lot of times when I go through hardships, I just want them there and fully attentive, but they also have lives, which we know that. But when it's our time, we want people there. So you just kind of learn to be tough, and we take it a day at a time. I stopped pressuring myself and planning for 8 years in advance. I just take it a day at a time, I try to be better than I was the day before. Even after all the drama with her and my daughter and her dad, I try to just keep the communication open for her sake. You know, because I'm the queen of cutting people off. But
Emery is so smart. And she's only 2, but she's already.
it's the better.
She noticed when she doesn't hear from her dad too often.
Mm-hmm. Which I know, moms, we get so irritated, right? It's like, God,
Like,
we're not
I'm
breaking
here.
our back enough.
I'm here all day, every day. You talking about where's daddy?
Breaking my
Daddy.
back enough.
Call daddy.
Now you want to sit over here and talk about your daddy.
But
Where is he?
I
Where
think
he
it's
at?
sweet. You know, when Floyd and I were separating, we was going through our problem. I did my best to keep the lines of communications open.
Stop. Put that down.
And wouldn't you know, just we lost Floyd 2 years ago. He was complications of diabetes. He passed away 2017. And I thank God every day that they had all those years with their dad before he passed.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I would have been feeling like I was feeling and let my emotions just take over, it could have been nasty. You know how it get moms, single moms, when dad ain't doing right, and he wanted to live a single life, and I was still stuck raising kids.
Right.
I could have
All
been like,
the
you know,
kids.
kick rocks, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I wasn't raised around my dad, so at the end of the day, I still wanted them to have whatever that relationship looked like. I wanted them to have a relationship with their dad, and I'm so glad I did, because Taylor was only 17 when her dad passed. So, and toward the last 3 or 4 years of his life, maybe even longer.
Yeah, they were really close.
He was, you know, he had come back into the fold. We were like a family.
We were a family,
So,
family.
because he was sick, you know, getting sick, and he knew that. We didn't know what that looked like. So, we just kind of bonded together and rolled it out. Like, at the end of the day, we still family regardless.
And we rode it to the wheels.
Chick, no chick, we gonna ride it. So, we did. And I'm just so thankful for those years, because as sad as it was to lose him, it would have been way sadder had they not a relationship with him.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been terrible. So
That's
that's a good lesson too. Like, they don't agree, you know, her and the baby daddy, they fight and stuff. But I'm like, well, if you can be there. Okay, wait, let me get mama.
Yeah, we're gonna show you Emery, guys, because she does not like to be ignored. She gets that.
She will not be denied. She's a lot.
She gets that.
She's a whole person.
Guys, shout out. Hey, what's up, my beloved?
Can they see you?
No. You got a boo-boo?
There you go.
Hi.
Talkie. Who's that?
Work for what we wanted. So thank God for that, because after a certain age, it wasn't even about money. It was just about love and
Time.
And just
Which
wanted to
is
be
such
around
a
him.
gift. We always focus on money. Time is
valuable.
Is really the gift.
Mm-hmm.
Health, time, and health. If God gives you that, the money gonna come.
Uh-oh.
That's my mom.
Come on. Hi, Boopa. I can't grab you because I have stuff all over me.
I gave you napkin.
Oh. But yeah, so I mean, you know, we just wanted to pick you guys' brains about life stuff.
Real
We've
life.
been going through real life stuff.
Because folks
lately.
living it regardless. I mean, look at our boy Kobe and his daughter. You know, I mean, rest in peace, you know, and that family and all the families. Not, you know, we say the Bryants, you know, and we feel sometimes.
No, we
sometimes
feel.
you go,
That's me every day,
She's
honestly.
so dramatic.
That's me right now.
She want to be on a
But-
soap opera so bad.
Right? I'm trying to figure it out. Like, it's hard. And it's just, honestly, my parents made me a very curious child. Like, I just want to know why and what happens in every scenario. And when I don't, it stresses me out. Like, what do you mean I'm not going to understand? So, because life is just that in itself, you're never going to know. I think that's why I just get so overwhelmed so easily. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't deal with that.
And if you think about it from a faith standpoint, that's not faith. No one there. You're not going to know. Sometimes we got to just ride out. Some things like God say you're going to know in the sweet by and by.
What's your face?
You know, what is that?
Yeah, I pulled them. It's because I can break them. It's meat.
All right.
Where's yours at? I never saw yours.
I cut mine. I ate it. I'm sorry, I don't just spend a lot of time showing because I got to eat. So
Yeah.
I just got to take my word for it. It's delicious.
But,
We're our very first one, though. It's going to get better. We're going to tweak it.
let's talk about you dating.
Okay, so yeah, so Floyd's been gone a couple years.
That's no action, guys. No action. Unless she was speaking on the low, you know.
I'm dating myself right now.
Keeping on the
Focusing on
low.
me. Everybody just trying to get me out there. By everybody, I just mean Sabrina because Noah.
Living.
The patio
we weren't there.
Led to the water.
We weren't
But
there,
Noah
or
was there.
if it was few of us.
Noah was there with Q.
Oh, Q was there. But it wasn't just a whole bunch of kids around. It was more just everybody was growing, doing their own thing, right? My dad was there, just living his dreams, stress free, on the couch, talking to Eminem. Okay, now mind you, my dad is a celebrity in his head. Okay, he knows Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg. He party with everybody. Okay, my dad is a celebrity. So, what was his name? Big from Robin Big. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So he was a celebrity. So he was talking to Eminem. Okay, that's what he was chilling on the couch with. And my mom was in the kitchen talking to
my husband.
Her husband, I guess.
I'm like, well, where are you?
He loved that. He was there. He said he lived with my mom and her new husband. That was my dad's dream. That he lived with. My mom had remarried, but my dad lived with my mom and her new husband.
And he was the happiest man ever.
And he was happy.
And I felt some kind of way. Like,
well,
pimp me out. Like, I don't understand. But anyway.
But I feel like my dad always had that vision because
that didn't mean too much when he told us, but in hindsight,
it means
I
everything.
think about it all the time. Like,
he knew what it was.
That was crazy.
My dad was very smart. He didn't talk about everything, but he knew what stuff was. And he just knew my mom was loyal. And she was never going to let go until she absolutely had to. And now she has to. And not let go in a sense of forget him, but just let go in a sense of knowing you did your part as a wife. And now, I mean, you're not rusty. You know, you got to be someone else's blessing. Be someone else's wife.
Don't get credit.
So that's where I come from. I love my dad. I'm a huge daddy's girl, but I've always wanted my mom to have a partner who she feels successful with and who she can grow old with, and not just discrediting my father, but, you know, she doesn't deserve to die alone either, or just with us.
Why are we talking about that again?
But because death matters, guys, and honestly, I know I probably sound a little crazy, but this is how I've coped with death, because I've just lost so many people without being ready. I can't change it or control it. So I just want everybody to live while we're here, you know?
But I get that, but I don't know, like, that, you know, I'm incomplete without a dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not to say
I'm single,
that companionship is not a great thing.
Emery, put that down.
When it's right.
Put it down.
But I've never been one of those, even people, I can tell you, when I was separated with Floyd, I could probably count on one hand how many dates I went on or different people I had in my life. I'm not one of those, I've never been that way.
What?
I'm not a person who easily connect with people. Like, it gotta be like, okay, so.
But we did good, but moral of the story is, by next video, we're going to talk about how many dates mom has been on. We need mom dating.
That's going to have to be a whole other topic.
Emery's going to be asleep next video.
It is way past her now.
Because she's really pushing it. But I just wanted to come back. Let you guys know I'm back with my nails.
Ow.
I got all 10 nails. With sauce on it. With B-Love sauce, the best.
This B-Love
the best type of sauce. You guys have the sauce right on this.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry guys, hold on. Sorry.
Anyway.
Alright guys, we love you.
We love y'all.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to us. Rant. Thanks for meeting my mom, guys. Me and my mom have never done a video. Let alone a mukbang. So this was special for us. And you know, you got a good taste in my child, which everyone who knows her knows.
She's a whole person.
But see you guys soon. Subscribe to my channel, guys, because I'm back. I'm back, baby.
We'll see, because what she do a video
I'm back.
once a quarter. She do one every 3 months. We're gonna try to get a little more consistent.
I'm gonna try. I'm working on it. I'm working on content, guys. Content.
Why don't you guys put in the comments
yeah, because I mean,
maybe some topics or something you want to hear from her.
I would hate to have to blame you guys, the fans and the people, my people, for
my peeps,
how long it's taken me. But I could have swore in my last video I said, let me know in the comments what you guys want to see.
Say anything?
I didn't get a comment.
Dang, like that.
It was like that. But you know, I came back
I
without
will
Karen.
I will say this. If something comes up where you don't have another anything to talk about, when we come back, we should talk about this new show that I'm totally in love with.
What?
Now, I will say, it's called Cherish the Day. It's on the OWN channel.
Oh yeah, on OWN.
If I find me a dude like dude in Cherish the Day now, you know, just maybe. He's cute. He's a little,
maybe she'll just cherish
corny, a
the
little
day.
soft, but he's cute.
Mom loves corny men.
I mean, not really.
Yeah.
I like him to
My
have
dad
a
was
little
corny.
swag.
My dad was mean but corny.
Mean for it, but dad has so much swag. He could dress.
He could dress.
So
And he
like that.
smelled good.
Anyway, but I do. He just loves her. He loves Gingerly, whatever her name is, whatever her name
Gently.
is. He loves her so much. So I love that. But anyway, maybe we can watch that together. We can talk about that if y'all have nothing else to talk about. All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's it, guys. I did one more tale just for you guys, but I'll be back. I just wanted to come back, have a little mukbang, eat love sauce, because we love, girl.
We love you, girl. We're going to be there next Sunday.
We love you, girl. We're going to see you on the 8th.
We're going to pick up Taylor next weekend.
My sister will be home from college.
Baby will be back for the spring break.
She'll be there, too.
And when we get back on Sunday, we're
We'll
going
have
to
the whole Floyd family. Hey, y'all.
I know.
But yeah, so subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see in my next video. If not, I'll just see you in my next video because I'm going to have some content regardless. Okay. Thanks for watching.